Good morning, Phil. Good morning. Fantastic new single there. Welcome to the hot seat.
Thank you.
I hope they'll be easy on you today.
Yes, be gentle with me, babe.
No, let's hope they give him a really hard time. OK, right, straight to the phone.
Get back on the piano, don't
No, thank you. Who's on line 1 this morning?
Hello, Phil.
Hello?
My name's Ryan. I'm from Croydon.
All right.
I was wondering if I could ask you why you left the band of Genesis?
Well, yes, you can ask me. Well, I've just figured that 25 years, you know, I was with the band and I had a great time. But if you want to do anything else in life, you've got to sort of stretch out and make the time to do it. And I think that Tony and Mike certainly understand that, because we've always talked about this kind of thing and never had any long-term plans. So I think really that's the main reason, you know. I just sort of thought, I've done this, I'd like to do something else now.
OK.
Thanks for your call there, Ryan.
Thanks,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Take care.
We've got a call, not a call at all. We've got Abby in the studio. You've got a question.
You started your performing career at 5 in the talent contest.
Yeah.
Did you win?
Well, at the age of 5, no, I just found some certificates that I had won for a talent competition, the Vernon Adcock talent competition. Fantastic name, which was in 1961, I think, and I won that one. I used to sing the Ballad of Davy Crockett, which was one of my big favourites at the time. But not when I was 5, I started playing the drums, but it took a while to sort of actually enter any competitions. I don't know why I entered the competitions. think your mum and dad say, you go and have a go. Go on, you have a go. You can do it better than they can.
Thanks very much for your question, Abby.
I do. Let's go to line 2. Who's on line 2?
Hello, it's Sam in Malvern.
Hello, Sam. You're through to Phil. What's your question?
Hi, Phil.
Hi.
I'd like to know, you've done so much in your life. Is there anything left you'd like to do?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things. Now I'm not with the band anymore, with Genesis. There's a couple of things that I've started to take much more interest in. One is music for films, which we talked about earlier, about doing the music for one of the Disney films, and I hope that will lead to other films. Doing my big band, my big 20-piece jazz band, taking that out. Those are two things I've never done before. But as and when I think of these things, you try and sort of, if you think of them, you try and fulfill your dreams, you know. So if I haven't done it yet, chances are I haven't thought of it yet. But there must be loads of things I want to do and I haven't done yet. I mean, I'm still a young man, for heaven's sake, in spite of what they say.
So believe everything.
Right, thanks for your call. Charlotte, you've got a question for Phil.
You played the Artful Dodger in a version of Oliver. If you're in the current version, what part would you like to play?
Fagin, I like Fagin's part. I think Fagin and the Artful Dodger are the two best parts in the show. I always felt sorry for the kids playing Oliver because it was a bit of a wimpy part, you know.
Now, Charlotte, I know you're asking that question because you're in Oliver, aren't you, at the moment?
You play Bet?
Yeah.
Ah. Yes. To be honest, that was the first professional thing I did when I was 14 years old. And it was the last thing I did when I was about 18 or 19. I did it when it came back into the West End. And the first time I did Dodger for 7 months, and then I played Noah Claypole for 10 months when it came back as an adult part. Keep it down.
It's very noisy in here.
Very noisy.
So we've got a true professional talker. Let's go back to the phones.
do apologise.
Thanks for your question. And let's go to line 3. Who's on line 3?
Hello, my name is Mary Claire. I've got 2 questions to ask.
Oh, 2. Go, Mary Claire.
I've been a fan of yours since I've been able to speak, really.
That's very
And I
sweet
love
of
your
you.
new LP, but why is it so African-orientated?
African oriented, okay. Is that both questions?
No, there's another one from my mum.
Well, ask the other one then, and I'll answer both at once.
Okay, and my mum says, why don't you release the Times They Are A-Changing for Christmas?
Right. Well, I don't know why, because I don't really know why. I mean, it's a good problem to have when there's lots of songs that people think they should be out as singles, because obviously it means that there's a few good songs on there. But about the African influence, I mean, I don't really know. I was listening to a lot of African music while I was on tour last, and I suppose some of that rubbed off, you know, like sort of influenced, you know, the things I was writing, because I wrote a lot of the album on the road. And also there's a song called Lorenzo, which was sent to me by Lorenzo Adoni, who was a film was based upon his life as a young boy with a very serious disease. And that was set in Africa. So that kind of pointed me in that direction as well. But as a drummer, you know, I kind of think that African rhythms are all part of my all part of the dictionary of what I should be knowledgeable about, you know, if I'm a drummer. So it's lots of little reasons, really, but half the time it's just luck. You just go in that direction, and if the thing sounds good, you just carry on with it, you know?
There you go, Mary Claire. Did that answer both your questions?
Pardon?
Did that answer both your questions?
Yeah,
You
thank
did.
you.
Thank you
Mary
very
Claire.
much. Take
and
care.
thanks, Mary Claire's mum. Right, Mark, I know you've got a question for Phil.
I want to learn to play the drums, but my dad won't let me.
Come round to my house.
Quietly.
Contradiction in terms, really. No, I mean, I used to play in the living room with my mum and dad. Can you believe it? My mum and dad, my brother and sister, and my uncles used to watch television while I was playing the drums. So I must have had a very patient family. But you can get, you can get electronic drums that you can turn off, you know. So they don't have to be that noisy. And if you really want to play, yeah, I think if you really showed that you had a real passion for it, you could actually play on, I mean, I even practice on cushions, you know. And you can play long records playing on cushions, on bits of chairs and things. And I think if your parents really saw that you were serious and that you had a thing for it, if you were any good, I'm sure they'd weaken and buy you a drum kit. You tell them Phil said so, all right?
Phil said so. Cushions are a large garden, I think.
Let's go to line 4. Who's on line 4?
We've got a large shed.
Hello,
Hello, who's that?
Peter Palmer.
Hello, Peter. What's your question for Phil?
When you were in Genesis and you did the Land of Confusion video,
Yes.
did you like the spitting image puppet who imitated you?
Did I what with the spitting image puppet?
Did you like it?
Did I like it? Yes, it was the most flattering thing I've ever seen, really. No, I thought you thought that was me in the video. That's why I laughed, actually. I thought maybe you thought that was really me and not a spitting image puppet. We had a good time with that, actually. I mean, first of all, it was the first video that we've never been in, so we loved that, because it didn't take any of our time up. And it was the only video we've ever done that's won an award. I think it won a Grammy in America, that one. But it's kind of, it's great fun, you know. It shows you don't take yourself too seriously. And looking like we do, we can't take ourselves too seriously.
OK, Peter,
Thanks very much for all your calls.
call. Yes, fantastic. Thanks, Phil, for being our hot seat guest.
Pleasure.
Now, Mitch, who is on the hot seat next week?